Well, YouTube, it's been a long time, but I am back. And now I'm in the saltwater world. I used to do a lot of fishing videos back along, but as hobbies come and go, that one left due to family commitments and time. So I needed to set up something else. I need something to do. So I've always liked fish. Ever since I lived in England, I used to keep and breed discus and always wanted a saltwater tank. And I never realized until just recently about these nano tanks. And I decided to go ahead and get one. And it's been set up for about 3 months, maybe 4. And in that time, I've never took any video. And I kind of regret that because it's been a great journey. And it's a journey of like really learning a lot as you go. I always thought saltwater is really difficult, and it is to some extent difficult. But it's not as difficult as people make it out to be. Well, I say that, not now. Way back when, yes, it was tricky, but as technology moves forward, things get easier. Anyway, I wanted to share my tank and my experiences as I go, the good and the bad. Just kind of to document where I am, where I'm going, where I've been, where I came from, etc. And I thought, what better way than to put up a video on YouTube every so often, just with tank updates. And if I got any questions, there's a lot more people, way more experienced in this game than me. But let's do a little tank tour. So that is my plate coral. It's kind of new to me. It's meant to be a long tentacle plate coral, and I've kind of got him in a kind of lower flow area that was recommended to me. And I'm seeing some polyp extensions, but I don't think he's had his full potential. I'm gonna try to move him around the tank every couple weeks and just see if I can find somewhere maybe he's a little bit more happier. He eats fine. I feed most of these guys in here a mixture of reefroids by Polylabs, and for the bigger guys like this one, you get reefroids mixed with some mysis shrimp. So that's that guy, and behind him, kind of out the way over there, is a war coral, and really nice coral. He's got a little bit, I was kind of concerned. I bought him and he had that little greyish spot there. I hope he's not dying. I'm thinking that's just where he was fragged off. I'm not sure the process of fragging these guys. So, also in these videos you might see I got a little bit of algae here and there. Not a huge problem. My cleanup crew took a little dump thanks to a faulty refractometer, which gave me a low salt reading. And I lost a lot of my snails and a lot of my hermit crabs. But 2 days ago, it reintroduced like a big old cleanup crew. So you can see one of my trochus snails is over there doing his job, and there's like 15 hermit crabs in here now. So that's good. And unfortunately, one of the side effects from my low salt was my zoas here closed up, and it's been 2 weeks. And in fact, first time today, that little guy in the middle of your screen, that's the first time I've seen any of these open. So I'm hoping with moving them up there into a more light, and I give them more flow, because over there I got the Jayco Power Wave Maker going. So I'm hoping that's going to help them. As you can see, got my clown. Gotta get a clown. Kids love him. That's Abraham. So what else we got going on? This is a fluval 13.5 gallon tank. I imagine 2 gallon is taken up by the sump on the side. It's an all-in-one. So probably around 11 gallons. So not a huge tank. So I'm kind of limited of just what I can keep. I really like acans. And I picked that guy up a couple months ago, and I see a new head growing on the side, so I was happy to see that. He feeds like a champ. This guy really does feed well. I mean, I'll show you a time lapse at some point. Just a great little eater. And I wish I could remember all these names. I want to say, I know it's not a brain coral. It starts with F. It's a flavia, I believe, the correct pronunciation. So, that's that. And there's some blastos in there, the slowest growing things ever. I think they've been in there for 6 weeks, and they just don't grow. Unless I hear they grow really slow. So, unfortunately, another Zoa is right there, and I need to clean them off. I was told an iodine dip will help these guys out tremendously. So if I don't see any improvement, I'm going for the iodine dip. Over there, that is a frog spawn, and I've just moved him to that spot, so he's a little bit unhappy. But he should reach his full potential soon once he settles in. Other fish in here are my firefish. He's just pretty good fish. I really like firefish. He gets along with my clown. I kind of wish I bought 2 clowns, but I was kind of given this one. I thought about introducing another clown to see if he would mate, and I tried that, and he just kicks the crap out of the other clown. So, I mean, it just didn't work out. But he's a nice guy. And of course, the green star pollock. That's a nice little frag I picked up, and on that frag there was some freebies, some posing, and I always forget the name of these, like plays, but it's a common thing. But my green star pollock, I really enjoy that one, especially when I got the blue lights turned on. I kind of turned the lights up here. I'm running a Prime up there, AI Prime HD. So with a makeshift acrylic hood I made up from Lowe's for the sheet. It seems to be working out, but I would like to get something better. So right now this is my tank. Oh, I forgot to add the there's some more acans, but they are acans lords, and he's not happy as he got moved with this guy to a new spot today, and he got glued down, and he's just a little pissed because he got to come out the tank for a little while I applied the coral glue and such, but he has settled down. So what else we got? We got the cleanup crew. Under there is Freddy. Freddy is my coral bandit shrimp, and obviously he's not coming out. And I think at the beginning you saw him. Oh, I think I see him back there. There's my Blemmy, little scooter Blemmy, and I picked him up yesterday, and I've just got him eating shrimp because he's a little skinny. So I hope he's going to make it. At least he's feeding now, and he's out and about. He don't seem to care too much about any of the other fish. Great little guy. So for my first video, I'm going to leave it right here. I'll update periodically, and hopefully you get some enjoyment to follow me along as I get new coral and new fish. I don't think you'll see too many fish, but I'm really enjoying the coral. And that's all. If you're close to Metro Detroit, definitely send me a message, because I'm always looking to trade frags or buy frags, so I don't need to play store prices all the time. But yeah, you have a good day, YouTube, and I will see you soon.